and manage your traveling time. Traffic jam is not an excuse or an issue. Well, we actually have this question from Mr. Lee. He posted on our Facebook page. He said, from a scale of 1 to 10, how important is punctuality?
On a scale of 1 to 10, if 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest, 10.
10. Why
Because
is that?
character. It shows your character. It shows your commitment. It shows who you are. That you are a person who respects other people's time. I would put on a scale of 10 to 10. That is my view, and I am prepared to prove that.
So it is very, very important for us to be punctual because it reflects on our personality, our character.
Yeah, exactly. We shouldn't be bothered with whether people are late or that's their problem. But you as a person should make all the effort to be there on time. In fact, 5-10 minutes early would be an ideal character that shows immediately that you are a person who is well planned. You know what you're doing, especially if you are in the selling business and you are, let's say, you are representing your company and you are making a presentation. You arrive there early and you prepare yourself, and people will have a lot of respect for you. Forget whether they come late or not. But you yourself, character, it builds the character of an individual. Being on time is, to me, one of the immediate impression people make on you. That's my view.
And we actually have a listener who commented on our Facebook page. Faisal Nordin said, like, traffic jam is such a common problem. People use it as an excuse that sometimes is not a problem at all. Same goes for financial problem. People expect you to give that kind of excuse.
Right.
Every time they come late for anything, they just give you an excuse and they blame it on traffic jams.
That's right.
So, it's a Malaysian thing, I guess. But having traveled to Jakarta, I think the traffic situation in KL is not as bad as Jakarta.
Yes.
And, we shouldn't really use our traffic as an excuse because we can still get to places on time.
Okay.
So this is an attitude thing.
It is. I can give you several examples of in my personal life, actually, when they were building the city of Bangkok.
Right.
With all the highways and all that. I was caught in a traffic jam for nearly 4.5 hours.
Wow.
From the airport, in the old airport, to go to the hotel. It took me 4.5 hours. I read through a complete magazine. I learned through my presentation, all that. But you see, I took a flight knowing this could happen possibly. I took a late morning flight. I arrived there at 2 o'clock. By the time I arrived in the hotel, it was more than 6 o'clock.
Wow.
I had a presentation to make only at 8 o'clock that night. So at least I had 2 hours to clear through, no? So I didn't take an attitude, let me take the 2 o'clock flight or a 4 o'clock flight. No? Then I would be sitting in the jam and blaming everybody. And people who came for that discussion were very surprised that I was there, prepared to go. They all came late. Okay? And they were saying, it was traffic jam. I said to them, yes, I know it's a traffic jam. But because of that, I took an early flight. I said, we never expected you to take an early flight. You see, that's an attitude problem. But throughout the Asian world, wherever you go to, there are always traffic jam in any city for that matter, on highways. You can't dispense and say, unless, of course, you are flying by helicopter. From point A to point B. So being like that, therefore, a little bit of planning, a little bit of thoughts, a little bit of what route should I take, what time should I fly, would be good. Jakarta was a good example. A couple of weeks ago, I had to go there too. So the arrangement with the people that we are going to meet to sign some documents was at 2 o'clock. But we took the early morning flight to arrive there. And we knew that jam will be there. It'll take about 2 hours to go there. We had lunch and, later on went there. And after doing spent another 3 hours in the plane and took the last flight back.
So when it comes to traveling, it's always good to anticipate all of the possibilities.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Like Aaron here, he says that, whenever he wants to travel to his university, he would travel at least 4 to 6 hours before his class.
Absolutely. Aaron is in Jakarta.
I think he's in KL. He should be in KL.
That's good. That's a good attitude. At least when you go early, then you can revise your whatever you got to do. No, we were taught from the very beginning when you went to school. 7:15 school will start. Our parents dropped us there maybe 6:30, maybe 6:20, something like that. Okay, they also planned for us, and because they had to catch a bus or drive their car to work and all that. So somehow or other, we have lost the skill. And when we come into the work area, we think we can afford it. And the worst part of this is people who come late are generally not prepared. And then they rush through things. And, another time we can talk about meetings and all that. But for the moment, to me, I think it tells the character of the individual, whether you're on time.
So it's good to be cautiously positive.
Yes.
We are cautious, but we want to manage our travel time so that we won't get nervous when we arrive at the destination. And at the same time, it shows that we have a good personality, a good character. We have respect for one another.
Yeah, exactly. That respect is what we treasure most. I think so.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vanga. Dr. Vanga will be with us every Sunday at 8:15 p.m. right here on 812 Live, the Lounge Time Management with Dr. Vanga. And if you have any questions, please email us at 812@radio24.com.my or drop a comment or give us your questions on our Facebook page, which is called Bernama Radio 24. Thank you so much, Dr. Vanga. This is 812 Live on Bernama Radio 24.
Thank you very much for having me. And again, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.